You are not going to believe this. I made $200 on Amazon. And guess what? I did not write a single word for the book. That sounds crazy, right? I thought so too at first. But it is true. I found a way to publish a book on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing or KDP without being a writer. Many people think you need to write a long novel or a big textbook to make money with books. I am here to tell you that is not the only way. There is a secret I want to share with you today. It is simpler than you think. So what is Amazon KDP? It is Amazon's platform for publishing books. You can upload your book. Amazon will print it when someone buys it, or they can sell it as an ebook. This is called print on demand. It means you do not need to buy thousands of books up front. You do not need a garage full of boxes. Amazon handles the printing and shipping. They take a part of the sale, and you get the rest as royalties. It is a really cool system for anyone who wants to be a publisher. It opens doors for so many people. When I first heard about making money on KDP without writing, I was skeptical. I thought, how is that even possible? Books need words, right? I watch a lot of videos about making money online. Some ideas are good, some are not so good. But this one seemed interesting, so I decided to try it. I did not expect much, maybe a few dollars if I was lucky. Imagine my surprise when I actually made $200. It was not $1 million, but it was real money. And it showed me that this method works. This experience was a real eye-opener for me. It proved that you don't always need amazing writing skills to create something valuable that people will buy. Sometimes a simple idea executed well is all it takes. The barrier to entry is so low with KDP. You don't need a traditional publisher. You don't need a huge budget for marketing. You just need a good idea and a little bit of effort to learn the process. I want to show you exactly how I did it, so you can try it too if you want. The secret to making money on KDP without writing is something called low content or no content books. What are these? Think about journals, or planners, or logbooks, or even coloring books. These books do not have a lot of words written by an author. Instead, they have lines, prompts, or designs. The person who buys the book is the one who fills it in. For example, a daily planner has dates and spaces to write appointments. A gratitude journal has prompts like "Today I am grateful for," and blank lines. These are very useful books for many people. So, how did I find my idea? I started by looking on Amazon itself. I typed in things like daily planner or workout logbook to see what was popular. I looked at the bestseller lists in different categories. I wanted to find a niche that was not too crowded, but still had people buying books. It is important to find a balance. If too many people are selling the same thing, it is hard to stand out. If no one is buying, then you will not make sales. I spent a good few hours just browsing and taking notes on what I saw. After some research, I decided to create a simple type of journal. It was a combination of a daily planner and a gratitude journal. I thought this would be useful for people who want to organize their day and also focus on positive things. The key was that I did not have to write any stories or long paragraphs. I just needed to design the layout of the pages. For example, each page would have a space for the date, a to-do list section, a small section for appointments, and a few lines for writing down what they were grateful for that day. It was all about the structure, not the writing. The reason this type of book is perfect for non-writers is clear. You are providing a tool, not a story. People buy these books for their function. They want a place to write their own thoughts, track their habits, or plan their schedules. Your job is to create a helpful and attractive template for them to use. This means your skills in basic design and understanding what people need are more important than your writing skills. It felt like a perfect fit for someone like me, who is interested in creating things but is not a novelist. It was a smart way to use the KDP platform. My first step was more detailed research. Once I had my journal idea, I looked for specific keywords. These are the words people type into Amazon when they search for a book. I used Amazon's search bar and some free keyword tools online. I wanted to find keywords that people were using but that did not have too many super popular books already. For example, instead of just journal, maybe minimalist gratitude journal for busy moms. This helps your book get found by the right people. I made a list of good keywords to use in my book title and description. Next came the design part. This was fun, but also a bit tricky at first. I decided to use a tool called Canva. Many people use Canva because it has a free version and it is pretty easy to learn. I used it to create the interior pages of my journal. I made a simple template with lines, boxes, and the prompts I wanted. Then I designed the cover. The cover is super important. It is the first thing people see. I tried to make it look clean and attractive. I picked nice fonts and a simple design that matched the theme of the journal. It took a few tries to get it right. After the design was ready, it was time to upload everything to Amazon KDP. You need to create an account on KDP if you do not have one. Then you click Create Paperback or Create ebook. I chose paperback for my journal. KDP guides you through the steps. You enter your book title, subtitle, author name, you can use a pen name, and description. This is where my keyword research came in handy. Then you upload your interior manuscript file as a PDF and your cover file, also usually a PDF. KDP gives you a free ISBN, which is like a unique ID for your book. Then you set your price. KDP shows you how much it costs to print your book. You set a price higher than that, and the difference is your royalty, minus Amazon's share. I priced my journal competitively, looking at similar books. After submitting everything, Amazon reviews your book. This can take a few days. Once approved, your book is live on Amazon. I remember checking my KDP dashboard every day. Then I saw my first sale. It was so exciting. Then another and another. Slowly, the sales added up to that $200. It really felt amazing to see it happen. One of the biggest challenges for me was the cover design. Even with Canva, making a cover that looks professional and catches the eye is tough. My first few attempts were not great. I learned that simple is often better, especially if you are not a designer. Another problem was picking the right keywords. It is easy to choose keywords that are too broad or too competitive. It took some trial and error to find ones that worked. I also learned that patience is key. Sales do not always happen overnight. You have to wait and sometimes make adjustments. There are some great tools that can help you. Canva, as I mentioned, is fantastic for design, and the free version is very powerful. For keyword research, you can start with Amazon's own search bar suggestions. There are also free browser extensions that can give you some keyword data. KDP itself provides a lot of helpful guides and tools, like a cover creator and previewer. Don't be afraid to use these free resources. You do not need to spend a lot of money on expensive software when you are just starting out. Focus on learning the basics first. If you want to try this, my biggest tip is to start simple. Do not try to create a super complicated planner or a 100-page coloring book for your first project. Pick a very simple idea, like a basic lined journal or a simple logbook. This will help you learn the process without getting overwhelmed. Also, focus on one niche at a time. Do not try to make books for 10 different audiences at once. Research that one niche well. Most importantly, do not overthink it or aim for perfection on your first try. Just get something published. So my main takeaway is this: making money on Amazon KDP without being a writer is totally possible. It is a great way to dip your toes into the world of publishing and online business. The risk is very low because you do not pay for printing up front. It is a fantastic learning experience. Even if you only make a little bit of money at first, the skills you learn are valuable. So, if you have an idea for a simple journal, planner or logbook, give it a shot. You might be surprised at what you can achieve, just like I was.